Hey mamas, Celeste Howard here with Mom Collective, my friends Rowena, Pam, and Liz. And today we're just going to talk a little bit about managing our household, take some of the mystique out of it. In the past, we've talked about all the things that go into managing a household, the fact that we're like the queen of the castle, which means you've got food and managing the shelter, the house, you've got foreign relations, like kids getting along. You have the entertainment, all of the stuff, educating them. Yes, a lot of people's kids go to school for education, but there's a full person education on how do you interact with the world and manners and not eating with your mouth open and all that good stuff. But one of the things that I think is a sort of a consistent challenge is just the housework. And I've shared this before. I'm 20 to 30 years into this and I still hate doing dishes. I've never been able to put enough prayer cards and antidotes and pictures of the Virgin Mary.
I'm laughing because I just did this. So good to know.
I think I've shared before that I was like, okay, this is part of my job. Like, this is just part of, you don't have to love all of it. My husband and I would talk about, he's like, I don't love all of my job either.
No, nobody does.
Nobody does. And so it's like, yeah, no, but I hate it. Like, I'm like, you're supposed to love the person whose dish you're doing. Like,
that's the sign I put up.
No.
Mother Teresa.
I'm mad.
Yeah.
I hate the person.
Okay.
I hate the person whose dish I'm doing because they didn't freaking do their.
Why did they do this themselves?
Yeah.
Like, what did they think was going to magically happen to their like avocado toast plate? No, my kids are great, but some people don't care. I mean, I have a friend who has tried different housekeepers or done different things. And she was like, my kids know just the best gift to mommy is to just stay out of the kitchen and let me do it. Mm-hmm. So I don't need to be judging how you're doing it and feel bad about myself. Like, there's no judgment on my end. I'm like, if you will just pick something up and put it somewhere close to the dishwasher, you're amazing. Like, I don't want to do it. I don't care if it comes out with green stuff heated up and baked onto it out of the dishwasher. Well, I do actually care about that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So everyone has a different relationship with housework. Some people really don't care. Like, does anyone kind of like doing the house stuff a little bit?
Okay. Yeah.
This, Liz.
I love doing dishes, actually.
Kidding me?
I love doing dishes and folding laundry.
When you know what?
Crazy.
The newest vacuum cleaners now have this infrared light on it, and you can see exactly what you're vacuuming up.
It's so satisfying.
It is.
Zero.
Yeah, I do.
This is not.
Because in the end,
keep talking to this because someone.
You have this clean house.
Yes.
I find solace in cleanliness.
Yes. A lot of peace.
It is. I can't
house.
operate if it's not clean.
Right.
I'd like it clean, but I'm like, man, moments of my life.
But sometimes you just don't care.
So I like it clean too, but I hate doing it.
Sure.
But you like gardening too.
Yes.
I think there's a
good with your
different,
hands.
Yeah, I think there's a different modality or whatever it's called because I tried gardening and I'm like, I will not get that 15 minutes back ever in my life. Won't get it back. It's gone.
No.
Yeah. Well,
and they're just going to die.
They're all wired differently.
They're just meant to be
at
the end of it.
No, I have no satisfaction. I clean and I'm like, yeah, so it's not dirty for the next hour. Wow.
Yeah, that's this. Yeah.
And then it's going to be dirty again tomorrow and I'm going to be mad at somebody.
Yes. This is the problem with the toys.
Oh, yeah.
But when my kids were young, I would clean up twice a day, nap time and the end of the day. So I would let
let it go?
I would let it go in between the two.
That's like a hamster wheel if you're just like.
No. Nap time I kind of clean up and then the end of the day. So I was fine letting it be messy during.
Yeah. That's a good tip.
So you had like a system.
Drive yourself crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of a weirdo. Okay. We are. Yeah. I'm definitely a contrarian.
Okay.
I say I cook dinner. My husband will help with dishes and the older boys will help with dishes if I'm, cooking dinner. But I can go to bed peacefully if I didn't put away all the dishes. And when I wake up super early in the morning, when I do my little devotional, like I like going down to the kitchen and cleaning the kitchen
Well, that
first
means
thing in the morning.
That means you have your energy in the morning. That's fine.
I can't
I
explain.
think that's fine.
Okay, that's not weird. Like
Because you figured out
find
what
it to
works
be-
for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
You know?
No, I'd
I think
don't
that's
mind it.
admirable.
And then I start the day.
Don't.
Oh. I mean, it doesn't happen every morning. It hasn't really happened because we're
Making
summer
me
months.
feel bad about
No.
myself.
Me too.
We're all just wired differently. But then I look at them all. I feel bad when, like, my own mother or other mom friends that I know, they can't go to bed if they have a kitchen
I
full
don't know how.
of dirty dishes. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? I'm gross.
You've already lived a full day with kids,
Yeah.
especially little
Because
kids,
your
and then you
energy
gotta.
time is in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your productive time
Correct.
is in
Yeah.
the morning.
Okay.
So that's totally fine.
One size does not fit all.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that's great that you do that.
Okay. 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 Great.
Yeah, I know
Thanks.
that was a big. I used to be much more type A in, like, I don't know, with laundry. Do you guys like fold your underwear and roll them?
No.
Or do you just chuck them in a drawer?
I
fold them in.
Kind of.
But I
had
fold
to
Then I
learn-
chuck them. Yeah. Fold them and
I
chuck 'em.
had to grow out of the fold and roll in the corners of your bed being like
Oh,
made well. And I
Yes.
have a relative who irons those sheets.
So do I.
How are you?
Wait,
I don't.
what?
I don't. No, I don't. My
Oh, okay.
My
I-
sister does. I'm
Oh,
like, what
I
is
was
wrong
like,
with
how do
you?
have time to
How do you do laundry?
Yeah.
For all your kids. I have to ask.
We've talked about this.
We
before.
have talked about
Okay.
this. She taught me. I go
Yeah.
Wednesday and Sundays because you talk.
Okay, so
And
you
those are the
block it.
only days I do.
You
Or
block
just
it.
Monday,
Because
Thursday.
Right now, I convinced our cleaning lady to do it, but that means way less cleaning
You're
because we
lucky.
keep
Which
adding
is what-
kids.
So,
Yeah.
but what I do, because it's another thing I hate is laundry. So many things. But
You've got a lot of laundry to do. So I mean, that's
Yeah,
But
you
I-
do.
rightfully
But
so.
yes.
I will wash and dry, but then she folds and puts away.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
actually
Because
smart.
smart.
washing
That's
and
cool.
drying is
That's-
not
you're not doing
that
it. Yeah.
awful. You're
Yeah.
just like schlepping it in, and that
It's
way
the
I make
folding.
sure
That's
the
smart.
stuff that doesn't need to get dried doesn't get dried,
Mhm.
and that they're not doing black and white together
Mhm.
to
Sure.
get gray or pink stuff like out
Sure.
of my color
That's
mix.
smart.
And they
Because
probably put
then
it
I
away
was
so
always-
tight, like neat and
Yeah.
tidy, right?
And so
Rather
all
than
they do,
schlepping
like
it.
Yeah.
literally, by the time she comes, there's a mound of laundry on the kitchen table, and she just can focus,
Okay, that's really smart.
and then she has
Mm.
time to clean.
Yeah, because ours does not have time to clean now.
So yeah, so
my
it's
husband will be
always
like, she
my
was here
kids
today.
knew the night before the housekeeper would come, all laundry had to be to the kitchen, and so it was
Okay.
sorted, and the first load got in the night before because it could be wet,
Okay.
and then I just would start.
System.
And if you can, get 2 stackables.
Oh.
Yeah, that's your. I feel like that's your secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of your
Yeah.
trick.
I've always had 2 sets of washer and dryers.
Yeah,
Smart.
I know. Kind of.
Because if you have, like,
That's
if
a
you
lot of
don't do a
people are-
Yes, I
stackable,
know.
you have room for
Sure.
one here and one here, which is what most people do.
Right.
If you get like those towers, you could just have 2.
Yeah.
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 And then you're like through it. It's just laundry's a
You can
couple
go through
hours.
that.
and
That's
done.
smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah. My little laundry tip. So the other tip is just having someone else do it.
It's kind of worth
That's
the
why,
investment.
I couldn't figure
don't
it
you
out.
think?
We were like, it would like seep into the kitchen. Okay. And I had like 2 kids at this point, not 7. So I was like, how do people do this? Like, and yes, I'm not the most organized. This is not what I'm good at. Okay. And so we switched to her, but now, yeah, it's taken a toll on cleaning because we only have so much money to allocate to a cleaning lady. And so
Right.
Right.
it
I
took
thought-
time away from that.
I have a friend. I don't know if this is in your budget, but she had a big family, 5 kids. And, you know, the laundromats will do your laundry. So you can
send it away.
drop
Oh.
off 20 tons of laundry and they'll launder it for you.
But I agree. It's the putting away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they launder and fold. You come and pick it up.
Then you have to
Yeah.
file it away. And all.
I have no idea what she paid for that, by the way. I just know that she had a lot of kids and she was like, you guys so busy. And
Yeah. Because you're doing
Yeah.
stuff with your kid.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then you got the kitchen to clean. And then you got to
Yeah.
put away laundry.
Yeah.
It's just.
So there's different things, and I think that's the beauty of it being motherhood, being a vocation, and that God gives us this job to bring about our holiness and to use our strengths, and also accommodate, make plans for what our weaknesses are. You guys like cleaning or probably like to fold and roll and have a satisfaction in the order of it all. So do it. And then you might not do other things quite as much as you wish, or you might feel bad about it. I think in motherhood or just raising a family, you're going to outsource something. You just
Something's
will.
going to give.
We
somewhere.
were made.
Yeah.
We were a village. Whether
You
it was
can't do it all.
used
You
to-
just can't.
but it's not. Then that's not a failure. You're
Right.
not supposed supposed to. Once upon a time, you raised more in a village and your mom lived with you and your sister was down the street and everything was kind of communal and you probably had some social time that was at the pond with the rock washing your clothes. So you had social time and cleaning. I don't know. That's way far back. But my point being is that you can look around and see all the best things that everyone does and feel really bad about yourself. But it's just your job to organize and orchestrate and make sure it happens. That's what a good manager does. And you're the house manager. So we've talked before about homeschooling. You have to make sure your kids are educated. Well, some people send their kids, they outsource that, send their kids to school. Some will do it themselves. They're not one's not better than the other because your goal is to like your kids, to be nice to them. Like the only thing a mom has to do is like their kid. You know what I mean? Like how many people have you heard stories of moms with the perfect house and the perfect place and homemade cooked meals and all the little vacuum lines were straight and the laundry was already done. And they were just mean to their kids and their kids felt like my mom didn't like me. And but their mom did it all. But I just want to challenge us.
At what cost?
Like
though,
what is
right?
what is the all? Like what is your top down list?
I always feel like, so yes, I have a clean house, but the thing I outsource a lot was food. I mean, we didn't get a lot of takeout, but I would make super quick meals. I mean, if that meant I bought Trader Joe's ravioli and put some spaghetti sauce on, it was fine.
Right.
And I actually got better at cooking when the kids were older, but it was okay.
Yeah.
It was not your love language.
Yes.
The goal of it, again, loving your kids, those relationships. So, Liz, your love language is the cleaning and that satisfaction. And that was really a gift to your family to do that because you felt more at ease in that. And you were happy to have provided this clean house or this nicely folded clothes to them. I, on the other hand, have no satisfaction in giving my kids nicely folded clothes because in my mind, I'm like, they're just going to make a mess of them when they go through the door looking for the right shirt. And now I'm mad at you. So there's no gift coming from me to my children in folding their clothes.
Did you spend a lot of time cooking?
My gift was cooking.
Yes,
So I would never,
or make cuisine.
never spoiled a box of something and given it. So that didn't stress me out or that didn't take a lot from me because that was me gifting and loving my kids.
Exactly.
But laundry was not a gift. It was I hate this and I'm giving it to you and now I'm mad at you.
Yeah.
So I stopped doing it. So again, you would be more inclined. People don't feel guilty necessarily about getting takeout. They don't feel guilty about getting ready-made things from Trader Joe's. People don't feel guilty about sending their kids to school, but yet they'll feel guilty about paying someone to do their laundry or clean their toilets or do whatever.
My thing is,
we were talking about this.
And I came to my husband at one point and I was like, look, I stay at home because I want to be present. I want to enjoy my kids. I want to be guiding them, learning. I want to be with them all day. But what I struggle with is I can't do that with all the chores, with all the things. I love food too. I love to cook, but like doing that, like I'm mean to my kids because they're little.
Yeah.
And they're like interrupting you.
And
in your art
supposed to
form, they're
incorporate
interrupting
them,
you.
but as you all know, I hate that.
The only thing you have to
that's
do
hard.
is be nice to your kids, is like your kids, is to not give them so much baggage to have to go through counseling for the next 50
And
years.
that's
of their life.
kind of the trap
I
I'm
know, it's
falling
always
in.
like, I'm going to save you. I'm going to save you all of this money by not having to go to counseling if I get myself figured out.
And that's like
That's a
what I
financial
struggle with because I'm like, and then I don't, the TV's fine, but I just, I don't know. I don't like just putting them in front of the TV so I can do that. Cause I'm like, well, I'm doing this for them, but then it comes with like, not so much good. I don't know. It's just like hard to manage it all. And then my heart just hurts at the end of the day when I did do all the things and I look at my kids and I'm like, we never really did anything fun or like where I enjoyed them. And then I'll have a sitter come so I can do the things because some stuff has to get done.
Yeah.
And then they'll like come back from the pool or whatever and she'll be with my baby floating. And I'm like, I want to be with her floating. I don't care. I really don't care about all this.
Beautiful that is that's what you want. You want more time with your kids. I would do, and that not a lot of people want that. A lot of people, they're talking about how to get away from kids, how to get more time alone, how to get whatever. You're saying, I want to figure out how to engage them without feeling guilty and having this list.
Yes.
Like, how beautiful is that? Pay or outsource or do something or learn to have it messy or
maybe if it's
cares.
not in
don't
your-
feel bad that your house
Yeah.
isn't perfectly clean. Who cares?
If it's not
Your
in your
kids are left.
budget, let's
Yeah.
say, then you can swap with people.
Yeah.
You can babysit, swap, or
That's
you
true,
can,
too.
there's a lot of ways that you can do it if it's not in your budget
Yeah.
by just swapping with people or sharing, you know,
Right.
especially just with the babysitting, but I'm sure you could do it with laundry.
Mhm.
Right. Right.
Or,
And
yeah.
this is a nod back to previous episodes where community is so important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, to your point, you want to be able to do all the things, be present for all the things, but at the end of the day, we weren't built, created. It wasn't intended for us to do everything and
Right.
be able to
Yeah.
show up,
Yeah.
fully
It's
made
so-
up and
yeah.
like ready for, to
No.
enjoy your husband. And
Right.
we weren't designed or created. Don't
No.
be afraid to reach out to your community that you've cultivated and
Mhm.
ask for help.
Right.
Because
And
I bet-
swap. I love that. Do a
I
little.
get it. I know a
co-op
lot of people who
situation.
did it. Like, you take my kids and go swimming, and I'll take your kids and go,
Yeah.
whatever. So you each get the time that you need. Your kids are out having fun with trusted people that you know, and they probably have kids around the same
Do
age.
you think you could get your friend to vacuum your house for you
I
when you
know.
took their kids to the park?
I know.
I don't know.
I
My
know.
sister would, but I don't know about my friends.
We're gonna make a little housework co-op. Like,
I know.
we'll play with your kids for work.
That's true.
Honestly,
That's
I would
true.
come vacuum your house.
There you go.
I would.
That's true.
So funny. So funny.
But you don't need to do it all, and you don't need to feel guilty. And,
Don't feel bad.
and
right?
I do know we talked a lot about like kind of getting rid of the shame of having housekeepers. I know that a friend of mine was saying like she married into a large family. Everyone looked up to the mother-in-law. She was amazing, had all these kids, but always had her like jewelry on and her hair done, and house was 1950s perfect. And found out way later that she had a housekeeper. She never told anyone.
Oh, this is
it.
This
Okay,
is
see, that's like the opposite.
This is my biggest pet peeve. My biggest pet peeve. I feel like there's like people at help and
farce.
don't talk about it, and then we all feel like we
We're
should
not-
be able
Why
to do
can't
this
we
without
aspire
help.
to? Yeah.
And then we
yeah.
have guilt when we get help. I feel like we don't talk about
Right,
this
because
enough.
the expectation of being the
Yes.
perfect mom.
Yeah.
And I feel like
And you think it's part of your job. But
Right.
but again, I think we need to all get our priority list. Your number one is your relationship with your kid. Your
Mhm.
number two, okay. Number one and two. Relationship with your husband, relationship with your kids, relationship with God,
Mhm.
prayer.
Yeah.
I think I inverted all of those the completely wrong
Yeah,
way.
it's fine.
Let me start that over. Number one's relationship with God.
God.
Number
There you
two
go.
is your spouse.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Number
And
three
then
is
three
your
like your
kids.
kids.
Yeah.
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 And then it's probably food, getting them fed somehow.
Yeah.
Then they're sheltering their body
Well-being.
and their house.
Mhm.
So that would be
Yeah.
the room and the clothes. And then they're educating and all that. So you can't let the things that towards the bottom torpedo the things on the top.
Mhm.
It's such a good
So
point.
Yes.
it just
So good.
depends. Don't know what it takes for you. Maybe sometimes it's just, who cares if your house is a mess?
Right.
Yeah. Just
Or
let it
get
go.
Get a
right?
basket system. Like literally, toys chuck in a basket, laundry gets cleaned, throw it in a basket. They're gonna make a mess anyway. Maybe they just live. I do know someone that they just had stuff clean. It was just in a basket in the room, and they rifled through the basket and got the clothes out of that. Like maybe the clothes don't need to be folded and put away for a
Who
season.
cares
Create
if you
your own
make
system.
macaroni and cheese? As long as they have a fruit and vegetable, it's a balanced meal.
Yeah, like there's all sorts of ways.
Thank
to
you, Lord, for
to-
Uber
like,
Eats.
reminding
I'm
us.
just saying.
Yes.
The
Just saying.
food
Yeah.
and the shelter of clothes, the shelter of house, those are down at the bottom of the list. They're
Mhm.
tactile things and you can see and you can
Yeah.
feel the judgment of, but they're not the most important things.
I think that's so important because I feel like I struggle with, okay, but I'm also in charge of how they develop, how they all of this and
Yeah.
like character, all of this. So I'm
Like
like,
that can't come until
see,
you're
and that's
at
where I'm
number
getting
4,
stuck.
5, 6.
it's because I'm like,
You have to
True.
do 1, 2, 3 first.
I'm like,
Yeah. True.
because I've been sick. Like, oh, I just want to enjoy them. Like, I just want to love and enjoy them. But I feel guilty if we're like watching a movie or if we're not doing something that's like good for them. Like, I'm like, it's like, how do you manage?
Yeah, but you've got to get better.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
What is it on the
But that's
airplane? You
the
got to
thing.
put your
Your
mask on first.
first.
But like to
Yes,
have
right.
fun, right?
Yeah,
Right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so true.
And we would have what we would just call mental health days.
Yeah.
Where we would
Let's
just
talk about that. What
not
is that?
do-
This is what
Everyone was just kind of with homeschooling. Everyone's kind of nipping at each other. I was being mean to the kids because I'm trying to get these things done. There are times I'll just be like, line in the sand, done. We're just getting popcorn and ice cream and takeout pizza. And we're watching a movie
All right.
during school today.
Okay, I
Fair.
like
Shut
this.
it all down.
Because
Mhm.
mental health days, like this is my teaching you to get yourself straight, not to just keep doing the tasks. Let's reform these relationships with the kids when they're fighting or with whatever. We have the power to stop and like, let's just reset.
hmm
Well, us on our engagement to our family, Like sometimes you just need to stop and reset.
Yeah.
Let's just ponder this. Let's just sit with it and not be victim to the situation of the house and the clothes and
Yes.
the food and the this and the
Yeah.
chores
And
and the camps and the carpools and the school.
I feel like
But
this is
just-
so topical, Celeste, because of just the way that the world is now, the way that we're all just so anxious,
Mm-hmm.
but most especially the most vulnerable. The kids are starting to get super anxious.
Oh, yeah.
And then, right, it's just
terrible.
this vicious
Yes.
cycle.
Yes.
But my takeaway, and I hope this is whoever feels the same way, my takeaway, the reset, and it's okay to clear the calendar because you, as a family unit, y'all need to be right 1st. You need to be right first before you can do all the things. Don't worry about all the things.
Don't give in to the temptation. If all the things are okay, then the family.
No,
Right.
Like
Like,
the reverse.
That is so
false.
It's
Yeah.
the reverse.
Yeah.
Amy will be
Yeah.
good
Yes.
once all this stuff is done. Then
Yes.
we will have time together.
No.
No. You take the things that are important, you make them happen,
That's a good point.
and then work out just some
Such a good point.
strategy for the other things. It's not a moral issue how clean your house is or not.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
it's not
Yeah.
a moral issue if you had a home cooked certain kind of meal or a reheated kind of meal. These are
Mhm.
not deal breakers.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we're also, there's all these studies saying with the internet, it's like we're all on an equation.
Yeah.
And like if we
Yeah.
apply the equation, our kid will be fine. And then you start to miss the personhood of the kid. And
Yeah.
you start to miss
Yeah.
the like relationship
the
bond.
connection.
And I feel like I get stuck in that. at
Only
least
you
in
know
this-
your child.
Yeah.
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 And like this is a good reminder of no, that doesn't matter. There's no equation. Just take it as it is and like use your intuition almost.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And studies say
Turn off that TikTok.
if you like your
Get off the
kid,
socials.
they have a better chance of liking themselves.
I believe
Mm.
it. I believe it. I
If you
believe
like
it.
your kid,
If
they
they
have a
feel-
better chance.
if
Who
they
doesn't-
know
what
they're
more do you
loved.
want for your kid if you
Yes.
think
Oh
about
my
that?
gosh.
If you don't have that, everything else kind of can't align.
That's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Because they know they're likable or lovable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, I love the Mom Collective.
On that note,
Really.
I do too. It's so
Our
helpful.
challenge
So
to you
good.
this week
Okay.
is just reorganize it a little bit. Get your priorities, write them down. There's no shame in that. This is an important job. Figure out how are you caring for your relationship with your husband? How are you caring for your relationship with God first? And how are you caring for your relationship, you showing up as you to your children? Then, when those things are in place, figure out the tactile, manageable things of your house and the food and the
Yeah.
shelter and the camps and the schools and the after school activities and the extracurriculars. But only you can take control of that. So, this is your permission time to take that space. Maybe go get some coffee, take a 5-minute little break, and just kind of get yourself a little bit reoriented this summer. And until we meet again next week, just remember you were handpicked for this. So lean in. God bless. Bye.